Hello, Grandmaster Herbert Ware with Mount Tabor Grand Lodge YouTube channel. Uh, Thank you for tuning in. I do thank those of you who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. I thank those who have listened to or watched our channel and did not subscribe. I'm going to ask you to subscribe, and share our YouTube channel. The more people watching, the better we're able to continue to bring you good and wholesome information. Again, these books are available on Amazon.com. This one, okay, is geared towards your mind, your heart, and your spirit. This one is for Masons to use for lectures and studying the Masonic order. This one gives you biblical validation for what's in your ritual. So go to Amazon, order those books, study the books, and be blessed. The other thing I want to say is we have a lot of videos on our YouTube channel, various topics. Most are 10 to 15 minutes in length, and you do not have to watch the video. You could actually put it on, listen to it while you're getting dressed to go to work, on your way to work. So I'm going to recommend that you listen to a couple of those a day. And the reason I'm saying that is because anything you do for 21 days becomes a habit. And once you develop that habit of putting good and positive information in your mind, then you're going to crave it. And the more good you put in, the more bad has to jump out. The two cannot exist in one place. Light and darkness cannot coexist. Now, speaking of light, that's what we are after. Light and knowledge are synonymous. The absence of both equal the same thing, ignorance and darkness. I don't know why if you never thought about it, when a man is initiated into the Masonic order, his first demand is light. What he's asking for when he says he wants light, he's asking for revelation to become a part of his life. He no longer wants his life to be based on hearsay and biases. He wants good, solid information. Okay? And that's one of the things we're going to talk about down the road, again, is critical thinking. So you can decipher what is good, solid information. You see, a Mason is said to be in search of light, more light, and further light until he reaches its fullness. Masonry does not create light. It can only transmit and share conductors of divine current. And the operative word is divine. You see, science has taught us that the absence of light is the absence of knowledge. The opposite of knowledge is ignorance, and therefore darkness among Freemasons is emblematical of ignorance. So when you run into a person, period, Mason or not, that is talking about hearsay, they are not knowledgeable. They should not be listened to. And then you do want to do a fact check on what you think sounds good. That's where your critical thinking skills come in. September 7th, 2018, I did a video on the mind. Okay? The subtitle was, the mind is the true battlefield. That's where we win or lose our wars and battles of life. A lot of people, too many, are living lives of quiet desperation. They wish they could, they don't think they can, and all this other good stuff. It's a bunch of negativity. They have no idea how to change the circumstances. They're wondering who can they count on. What can they do to make something really good happen for themselves and their families? They're going around hollering, I just want peace. Peace at home, peace on the job, peace in my finances. Lord, just give me peace. Well, first principle, 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Lasting lessons are learned with a sober mind. Your drugs, your alcohol, even your sleep solves no problems. When you come down off the high or when you wake up, the problem is still there, waiting to be addressed. So, and definitely the world will not fulfill or work congruently with spiritual principles. So we have to push the things of the world aside and gain more of the principles that will move us forward. We were designed to rule and have dominion, and the world constantly tries to enslave us through our cravings, our desires of the flesh. So the first law of success is the law of the mind. Every one of life's battles is first fought in our mind. The mind is intended to be our servant and under our control. We should never give it up to anybody else or anything else. In Romans 12:2 it says, we are instructed to renew our minds. Your mind needs a focus. Focus on something that will bless you, or more importantly, will bless others. A future that serves the greater good. And that's what we at Mount Tabor Grand Lodge is all about. In fact, starting March 5th, which is the first Wednesday of the month, and the first Wednesday of every month, we're going to have an invitation-only Zoom meeting at for 1 hour at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, you're going to have to RSVP by that Sunday prior to the first Wednesday. So you RSVP by sending me your email address, okay, or letting me know you wish to participate via text, and I will send you the Zoom link, okay? The only criteria I'm going to have on this is that when you come on the link, the Zoom meeting, I need to see your picture. I need to see your face, okay? If you don't want anybody else to see it, once the meeting starts, all you got to do is kill your camera, because it's going to be a recorded meeting, okay? And in some cases, it's going to be broadcast for the benefit of those that wish to listen. And I say for the benefit. I want you to understand, no man was ever wise by chance. Wisdom is the result of intentional effort, learning, and reflection. So, wisdom has to be cultivated over time and cannot be obtained through luck or random events. So what we're going to do is gain wisdom and cause good things to happen. We're going to invest our time and energy in our personal growth, okay, so that our wisdom is earned and not given. When you earn something, it's worth more, it lasts longer, and it serves better because it has a solid foundation. And that's what we need to have today. If we look at what's going on in the world, we need an individual approach to make sure, to ensure our future, the future of our family and the future of our community. So, regardless of where you're located, this movement, this shift can be of benefit to you and those in your community. So we're aiming to serve and to help mankind, because we, as you already know, and all you have to do is turn on the news, we certainly cannot depend on the political leaders of our countries, because they have partisan, secular, who knows where their interests lie. But you and I can take an individual approach and can provide a good level of security for us and our families. So let's work this together. I'll be looking to see who is emailing me their email address, who's sending me texts of the email address, wishing to participate in this Zoom meeting every month, 7:30 to 8:30 on the first Wednesday of each month. But I need to get your RSVP by Sunday, the Sunday prior to that first Wednesday. Now, if you have any questions, type them to me on YouTube or email me. By the way, our email address is in the About section on our YouTube channel. So go to the YouTube channel where it says More or About. All of our contact information is there. Let's come together and reason and benefit each other. I thank you.